Hello guys, welcome to my channel. In this video I am going to share with you how can you make a button click like this you are seeing on the display. You can see that if I click the button, the right side value is incrementing. So in this video I am going to share with you how I have made this. So let's get started. So first of all, I want to clear all the codes I have written because I want to show you every line of code. Okay, so first of all you have to import Kivy. So after importing Kivy, you have to import app from Kivy. So you have to write from Kivy dot app import app. Then we have to make a class and give the class name as you want. So I am giving the class demo app, and in the class I am calling the app, and then pass because I don't want to write any code in the main class. Then I have to call the demo app parenthesis dot run. Now if you run it, you can see we have a graphical window. In this graphical window we are going to work for the button click. So we will need another class. So class I am giving the name widget example, and we are going to use grid layout in the widget example. So first of all we have to import the grid layout. So from kivy dot uix dot grid layout import grid layout. Now in here we have to call the grid layout and give pass because I don't want to work here now, but I want to work in this graphical window. So how can you make this file? So you have to just right click on the main file name and then new and then file, and the file name must be as same as the main class name, like demo. You have to specify dot kv here lowercase and then enter. I have already made that. Remember, the .kv file name must contain the first section of this main class name. Otherwise it's not going to be work. Okay, so I want to copy this and I want to work with this widget example here. So I have to write the basic syntax here. Now in the widget, what I am going to do, in the grid layout we have to specify the columns. So I am specifying the columns. I want to take 3 columns here and I want to add a button. In the button I want to give a text, suppose click here, and I want to make a layout also here, sorry, label. In the label I want to add a text also. I want to display hi. If I now run it, you can see that at the right left side we have got a button, and at the right side we have got a label containing the text hi. I want that if I press on this button something happens. So let's do that. For that I have to go back to the main file. Okay, now in the main file I want to make a function def and give it a name. Suppose I am giving the name on press button and self, and I want that if I press on the button something prints, like print button pressed. Now if I run it, if you click on it, sorry, I have to call that fast. So for that I have to copy the name of the function and I have to make a variable press and call the function here. We have to give parentheses because we are calling a function, and from where we are calling. If we call from the widget, then we have to write root dot on press. you can't write self dot on press because we are calling from this main widget, not from the button. If you call something from the button, then you will need to write self here, but in this case we are writing root. So now if I run this, you can see if I click on it, you can see the left side, the button pressed printf function is calling here. But our main perspective was something else. If I show you, I want that if I click on this section, the text will display here and update this here. So for that, what I need to do, that is really simple. I have to make a property, press property, press, I am naming it as press property equal to we need string property because we are displaying string in here. So string property, we have to call import the string property here. Just press alter and enter. If you are in PyCharm, then it will automatically add the property here. In the string property, I want to make a default text, default. Okay, but we have to do a little bit work here. We have to call this property. So self dot press property equal to I want to display a text that the button has been pressed. Okay, I want to display this here, and also I have to call this function because I want to display in the label. So in here I have to make as same as the before we did, root dot the press property, but we will not use parenthesis here because you see this press property is not a function, but the on press button was a function. That is why we are not using parenthesis here. So now if we run it, you can see if I click on this, the text has been changed. I am showing you again. If I click on this, the button has been pressed, has been called. But our perspective was anything else. I want that if I click on it, there will increment the value like 1 2 3 4 5 like this. So for that, what we need to do, just go to the main file. You can make a better right view, coding view. Just press Ctrl Alter and L, and the PyCharm ID will automatically resize and rebuild your code line, and it will be very beautiful for seeing the code. Okay, you have to remember Ctrl Alt plus L. Okay, now we have to make a counter. Counter equals 1, and in the default value I am going to put 1 here because we want to increment the value from 1, and I want to increment the value by 1. That is why self dot counter plus equal 1. You can make it 2 or 3, that will increment the value by 2 or 3. So it is depends on you, and I have to call it from here. So first of all, we have to this 1 is a number, integer variable. So and we are going to display the string. So first of all, we have to convert the integer into string. So we have to call the string function, and in that self dot counter. Now if I run it, you can see if I click on it, the value is incrementing like 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. And you have to remember one thing, if you put this counter down below this string press property, then what is going to happen? If you click for the first time, the value is not going to be incremented, but from the second time the value is going to increment. So remember this. I am putting that before it was. So finally we have made this on press button property, and if I click on it, the value is incrementing. So this is all for this video. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe my channel, and if you want to learn about more about app development with Python Kivy, you can subscribe to my channel and check the playlist of the Kivy series. Thank you for watching guys. Please subscribe.